But no, the motherfucker blocks me. He blocks me on the platform. He blocks me through text. He blocks me through everything. Doesn't answer any. So they're walking us back home. I first posted and Morello in front of us walking, and we're right behind them, me and my cousin.
What are you doing?
Damn, I even forgot her real name. Oh, I just remembered. So let's call her Clara. Clara or Clara? And I are walking in the back. My cousin, okay? We're walking, not the Leda cousin, the Clara. Anyways, she's another short cousin of mine. Leda's actually taller than me. Anyway, she's a model, she's a bitch, she's that bitch. Anyways, so so we're walking back. Clara talks to me. She's like, hey Mara, I think they're both cute, but I really like Morello. I'm like, really? Okay, mind you, I was like the classy bitch, and she was like the crazy bitch. Not crazy where it's like you know when someone sounds uneducated? She was kind of like that, and like in between us. Doesn't mean she was that way, just like when you look at us, I was like the classy bitch all put together. Well, almost. I was a mess, but now, not that I'm being a bitch or anything, just how it was. She's just herself, okay? And not that I wasn't myself, but I was more like I was just a little bougie and a little extra, and she was more like simplistic. Not simplistic, but she was like, I don't know, she was her thing, okay? She was her thing. I was kind of sad for her because I was like, I knew he liked me and not her, so I was like, oh fuck. Okay, but I didn't really think about it because I was like, I don't really care about him, so like, who gives a fuck? It was just a little flirting, and then we're moving on. Which, it's funny because like, she saw him flirting with me like literally on the table, unless she just couldn't tell that he was flirting with me. Anyway, so that happens, and we're walking back home, and she started telling me how she likes him better, and then she was like, who do you like? I'm like, I was like, post it because I was like, I was low-key interested in Morello, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I want to date you. I was like, oh, it's a little cute crush. It's just a small cute crush, you know? It's like, it's gonna move on. Then we switch. She goes up to Morello. They walk together, and then Post-it comes to me, and he's like, you know, Mara, Morello really likes you, and I feel like you should give him a chance, blah 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 blah. Actually, I was like, I know. He's like, you know? Huh? And I'm like, yeah, I know. But I'm like, I think I kind of like low-key changed like a bit of a conversation to make it go somewhere. But anyways, he came back to it, and he was like, no, seriously, I feel like you should give him a chance, blah 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 blah, to just see how it goes, blah 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 blah. And I was like, okay. I was like, I'll talk to him. So he trades back with Morello, where now Post-it and my cousin Clara are walking in front, and what's his name? Morello and I are like walking behind them, and we're just talking, and he was like, oh, do you have this kind of account, you know, like Instagram and all that stuff, and I or Snapchat, whatever you call it. And I was like, oh yeah, I do. This is my name on this kind of account. And he was like, oh, okay, I'll text you on this kind of account. Then I gave him my number there. Anyways, so they dropped us off at home, and then I went to drop her off at her house. Like my home was closer than her house, so she stayed at my house a little bit, and then went to drop her off at her house. I think I told him that Clara liked him, and I don't think he cared. Anyways, so the charade began. We text and everything, we call, whatever, and like one day Post-it calls me. He's like, hey Mar, do you want to hang out? I'm like, yeah, sure. So Morello comes along so that we can hang out too, right? And I'm like, okay, let me bring Clara again, my cousin. So we go to the KFC again and we hang out, and guess what? I kind of started to like kind of fall for him, but not like I'm falling in love with him. It's just like those nice feeling, like, damn, I really got this guy that's like really cute and like came from a good place, and is not rude, and he's respectful. He was like, oh yeah, come sit with me to like on a chair across the one that we were originally sitting on. And so we went and sit there, and I sat across him and then left Post-it and my cousin Clara on the same thing. And so we started talking. I don't even remember, and then he told me, come sit next to me, and I was like, oh.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
So I go and do that. It was cute. Like, we're seeing something on his phone. Then it's time to go home. And we're walking home. And they drop us off at my house. Not really. Just a place where I wanted them to walk us to, like, near enough to my home where, like, I was comfortable. Where I was going. I just didn't like it when people knew where I was, where I lived. Because I was kind of like the girl that was kind of poor. I was basically the girl that was kind of poor, and I just didn't want them to see my house because I just didn't have much. Well, we didn't have much. So as soon as we stop, and I'm supposed to give him a kiss, like an innocent kiss, and it wasn't like, oh, like, mind you, like, this whole thing was never even like, oh, it's so sexual or anything. It was never even it was like, it wasn't like adult stuff, okay? No. It was cute teenage stuff. I knew he was expecting a kiss before I actually, like, when he dropped me off. When him and Post-it dropped us off. So as soon as we get to the place where they're supposed to walk us, my cousin starts to walk really fast towards, like, an entrance to my home. And I'm like, whoa, I gotta go take care of her, because, like, it's dark outside and it's really late, and I can't just let her run around like that. I'm responsible for her too. That was, like, kind of my excuse to dodge it, because I was like, dodge him kissing me, because I was like, oh fuck, she's leaving, that means I must leave too, just real quick, right? Anyways, so I'm trying to leave, and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I gotta go, she's walking around, I just can't let her go alone. He's like, what do you mean? So I follow her, and then I stopped her. I'm like, whoa, what's happening? And she's like, I told you I liked him, and blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh fuck. I don't remember how I remember how it went, like where exactly we were talking, where I stopped her. It was, I kid you not, it was like a thing out of a straight telenovela. I think I was like, oh, don't worry about it, blah blah blah, you'll find someone better, you find someone good. Then I walk her home, and then I come back, and then next thing I know, it was so dumb, it was really dumb. Next thing I know, Morello gets mad at me and texts me on that platform, and I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, well, this and that, you didn't even kiss me before you left. Actually, I don't think that's what, I don't even remember what we argued about, but it was about that, but he didn't make it clear. I don't know, it was weird. But anyway, so Post-it ended up texting me, was like, hey, what's up with you, why didn't you just kiss him or whatever? And I was like, I couldn't admit that I was scared that I never kissed anybody, so I was just like I was like, oh, he's mad about that? Okay, I thought he was gonna calm down and everything's gonna be fine, right? But no. Ow! Shit. But no, the motherfucker blocks me. He blocks me on the platform. He blocks me through text. He blocks me through everything. Doesn't answer anything. And I'm like, okay. And the nice thing is, I was kind of mature enough to not ask Post-it about it. I wasn't like, hey Post-it, what's going on? At least not at that moment. So he blocks me on everything. And next thing I know, weeks later, I find out, not like many weeks, like to complete a month, but a few weeks later I find out that my cousin and Morello are actually a thing now. And I'm like confused as hell. I'm like, wow. And this was like a week kind of long of like him and I fighting just for that small thing, okay? And he breaks up with me, and I'm like, I mean, that's how I found out he broke up with me, because he started dating her. And I'm like, wow, so you guys are dating, huh? Okay. I'm like, okay, y'all dating, cool, whatever. In my mind, I was like, you know what, y'all not even gonna end well, so fuck it. And hopefully, and honestly, I can find better. That's the first guy that comes to your door and you just accept him like that without it. You know what? He got issues. We all got issues. But him, you know what? Do me like that. Do me dirty. Even though I realized it wasn't really fair for me. I don't know. I don't know if I should have dated him or whatever. Maybe I shouldn't have. But anyway, so they ended up breaking up months later and he really regretted it. It was a really, 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 really bad breakup. And I was like, never go behind my back again. Until then, after that, I never ever trusted that bitch again. So yeah, that's the story of my cousin Clara cheating on me with my boyfriend. Wait, my boyfriend cheating on me with her. Anyways, whatever. So it's the past. We're grown now. I've never talked. It's been years. Like, I'm talking about like 7 years since I've talked to Clara. Like, it's been a while. And then Morello, I haven't talked to him maybe in 2 years or a year. I don't know, I don't remember. I changed numbers, I mean phones. So like, whatever. Plus I moved like a whole different country. So that's that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. And even though it was long, I hope you guys have a nice day. And keep on preaching and loving yourself. Ta-ta!